Alright, what's up, guys? I'm gonna get a little bit personal here with you for a few minutes. I'm headed to, I started to say a job, but I guess technically this is not a job. This is a very special house to me, and I'll tell you why. Just real quick, I grew up with nothing. I mean, there were people poorer than we were, but not by a lot. My dad worked his ass off. The only time he ever missed work when he was almost dying from having spinal meningitis. But my dad had no idea how to manage money, and he didn't make a lot, and so we just always struggled. My parents both quit school in their senior year to get married, and we just always struggled. So a while back, a few years ago, I did a family tree, and I learned some really interesting things. But one of the most heartbreaking things is, so growing up, everybody in my family rented. Nobody owned their own house. Like, that was for rich people. Honestly, I didn't even think it was possible for working people to own a house. You know, I thought doctors and lawyers and, teachers, whatever, they could own a house, but regular people couldn't own a house. I didn't really think that was possible. So anyway, long story short, when I did the family tree, I had to go back 5 generations to find one of my great grandfathers that owned his own house. Now, before that, my family was actually very prominent, pretty wealthy. What happened, I don't know. But it certainly changed. But so we do own our own house, but where I'm going now is a house that my 2 sons, we've got 2 kids, 2 boys, 23, and well, he'll be 20 here in a couple weeks, but and they're great kids. You see Brandon's worked with me forever. Justin, my other son, he doesn't work with me. This is not his thing. It's not his thing, and that's fine. He works his ass off. He's working 2 jobs right now, and he doesn't spend money. He just saves and saves. And anyway, Brandon's the same way. He doesn't really spend money, and they have gone in together and bought an investment property. They're going to do what's called a house hack. We're going to wind up probably gutting this house, mainly because it needs to be rewired, but partially just because the drywall is horrendous. But we're gonna gut this house, fix it up. They're going to live there for about a year, and then they're going to start looking for another one. They'll rent this one out, and then we'll do it all over again. So anyway, I just felt like sharing that. I'm going to go, when I get here, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the house so we can get a before. I'll be posting videos of the work we do, the progress. I'll have workflow videos of whatever I can. And anyway, so I'll see you guys again in a few minutes when I get up here to the house. All right, guys, here we are. So this is coming in the front door. There used to be a wall here, you may can see that, and actually this bedroom used to be the living room. From what we've heard from the neighbors, all the windows are open. I better talk louder. So got the kitchen over here. Right now we're going to try to keep these cabinets and just refinish them. They don't want to spend the money for extra cabinets. I don't want them to spend the money for extra cabinets. I think that's going to be a little much. But we are going to tear this paneling out, tear all that paneling out, tear this paneling out, new countertops, these ceilings, we're going to hang drywall over these ceilings because they're terrible. I'm thinking we can get rid of that. I think he put that up there. I don't think that's load. I know it's not load bearing because load bearing walls are here and here. So I think we can get rid of that. So I bet he just put that there to cover the hole in the wall or the ceiling where the wall used to be. So here's one bedroom. See, this used to be the living room. That's why it's got these big windows. But they said they actually like them. Again, hanging drywall over the ceiling. For sure we're doing all the ceilings. The rest of it we haven't made up our minds yet. The second bedroom. And these bedrooms aren't huge, but they'll do. Closet. And this is the bathroom, and it's it's ugly. Hadn't decided about this tub yet. This cast iron tub, it's a good tub. May see about getting it refinished. And I don't know if we maybe put another surround or maybe tile, I'm not sure. But the rest of this is coming out for sure. But that's kind of a nice vanity. It's a big vanity. To replace it's going to be a lot. We may, I haven't really looked at it. We may try to save it too. I'm not sure. But this wall here used to come down to somewhere. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure where it used to go. I think this wall used to come further out here. I know it did because that floor plug was there. It was used to be in the wall. I'm not sure where the door was at, but so it was this hallway. Which he did good taking that out because it does make the space bigger and more flow better. But anyway, and this is the most unique feature. You may have already seen it, but it's the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life. You got a corner shower here, but there's nothing else in this room. All I can figure is there's a big shop on this house. All I can figure is he worked out in his shop and would come in this way, take a shower to keep from tracking through the house. That's all I can figure. So back here we got a little sunroom that they added on. It's a little bit small, but it's okay. The drywall's not terrible back here, and if they hadn't have sprayed popcorn on the walls, they may keep it, but I don't know. This is all new, so the wiring may be okay. I'm not sure. But we may wind up gutting this too because we're going to do the ceiling anyway. You're talking about what, 6 more pieces of drywall? So what's 6 more pieces? And so this is going to be the master, and this thing is dog ugly. You got a closet here, and I'll tell you what we're going to do with all this here in a minute. And then I guess they decided to turn a closet into a half a bath, which is just, this is just bad. And this door is 24 inches, but it feels like it's 10. It's so tiny. And this was the laundry room. We have not decided on this yet. We're either, yeah, we can't move this wall. We've talked about taking that wall out and making this one big closet and then sealing this door off, because that door right there goes out into the garage. Seal that door off and make this one big walk-in closet for the master, because the master's not huge, and if you had a big closet that would be good, but it's brick on the outside, and I don't know that we want to go through the expense of putting the brick in there or patching it in with something else. So that's the main reason right there why we're going to rewire. It's on an old fuse system, and it's all 2-wire stuff with no grounds. So I've got an electrician friend that's going to come take a look at it tomorrow and tell me what he thinks, but more than likely we're going to gut this whole house and rewire it. So the laundry room was here. This is probably all going to be closet space. This closet is going to be the bathroom. So we're going to move this wall, which is that other shower in that other room is right here on the other side of this wall. So we're going to take that wall out move it somewhere out here. This door is probably going to get moved down to line up with the door going out into the sunroom, more than likely. So we'll line those up, have that door here. That is the air return. We're going to move it over here in the corner. Washer and dryer over here. We're thinking about doing shiplap on that wall with a shelf up there and a place to hang your clothes up. But anyway, this wall is going to come this way. That'll be the master bath. Maybe a full tile shower, maybe just a tub and enclosure. We'll see. We got to pull all this carpet up everywhere, and all this flooring's coming out. And we'll see if we get into any unexpected things in that, and that's going to cause the expenses to rise before we make some of those types of decisions, whether we'll do a full tile shower or whatever. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, wall heaters, of course, will come out. Going out here in the garage. This used to just be a carport, and this guy, the homeowner lived here. He was an older guy, and he was a machinist apparently, and thought he could do a lot of stuff that he probably shouldn't have been doing. He did all right, I guess. I ain't gonna pick on the old guy, but the neighbor told me that he was just one of those type of guys where he'd wake up, you know, on a Saturday morning with an idea, and he'd start tearing a wall out. So anyway, he enclosed this in, and on the outside it's just OSB, painted OSB, where the brick is not at. And so we're going to try to find some siding to match and do cover all that up with some siding. But this is the garage, and this door may be locked. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll take you around and show you the shop, but that's the door going into the old laundry room. So I'm really excited for them. I'm not excited about spending my nights and weekends up here necessarily, which we work most weekends, so I don't know. It's going to be tough on us, but I'm going to get it done. Let me take you around and show you the shop. So we've got another carport here. And then this is plenty of space for a couple of 20-something kids to have. They all the four-wheelers they've had piled up in my yard are going to be out here, thankfully. Nice, good-sized shop, man. They'll have plenty of room to do whatever. I really like the shop. But I would spend a lot of time out here. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's just a quick look around. Show you the before we tear this thing to pieces and put it back together. I'm gonna get out here and help them do some of this yard work, and I will talk to you guys later.